Greetings, it's the New York Thrifter here, and today I want to introduce everyone to my thrift store nemesis. This thrift store is about 8 minutes away from where I live, and no matter how many times I go in, I'm never really able to find anything, but because it's so close, I always seem to visit. So let's head on in and see what this Salvation Army has in store for us on this Tuesday. First up, I found an April Cornell 100% silk tunic top, Asian inspired, very beautiful floral design. It did have a stain quite conspicuously on the shoulder, so I did decide to leave it behind. It was only $2.99 and comps on eBay for this run between maybe $25 and $35. It would have been a great pickup if it was in good shape. Next up is this beige knit blazer from Ralph Lauren, and this is a black label Ralph Lauren. Very, very expensive. The hierarchy of these labels goes purple at top, then black, then blue, then pretty much everything else. So the black is definitely really high up there in price, but there was a giant stain on the underarms, and so even though this was $5.99 and very reasonable, if it was in great condition, I could have probably got 60 plus from it, but again, had to leave it behind. And then I stumbled upon some Diane von Furstenberg jeans. Absolutely gorgeous. They had some really interesting seaming on it, and I really liked the light wash. There's not a lot of DVF jeans listed on eBay, so I thought at $3.99 price point, I struck gold. Somebody had ripped the back out of them. It was resewn, but at the end of the day, it was very, very visible, and they got put back on the rack. Elevenses is a very popular brand from Anthropologie, especially for jackets and blazers. I found this for over $10. It's a velvet long kind of pea coat, and it wasn't in great shape. As you can see, it has some lint and some wear to it. I looked up comps on eBay and I found that this was only going to be listed for maybe $20 to $30, and for a $10 price point, that just wasn't enough to take it home. Now, if this would have been a floral design or something with a little more interest, you can usually get around maybe $50 or $60 on eBay for Elevenses jackets, so I would be on the lookout for that. So by this point, I was just wandering around the store mindlessly, imagining myself on Slobby's World, looking through the shirts like I knew anything about vintage shirts. And finally, I stumbled upon this sweatshirt with geese that were wearing life jackets, I guess. I don't know. I got very confused and very sad, but the thrift gods decided to be nice to me, and they led me to this Free People peach colored plaid shirt. It was $3.99 and in really, really great condition. Now, I'll only be able to list it for about $20, but I decided to take it. I didn't have to leave the store empty-handed. I had finally was able to purchase something, so I grabbed this and I ran, and I decided that even though this thrift store was very close to my house, I'm probably not going to go back there again. Sometimes you just have to know when to cut your losses. In my first vlog, I started it out with several sales that I had made during the weekend. Well, on Monday, I didn't make any sales at all, zero, but I did get something in the mail, and that was this package that I had sent out last week, and it was a return to sender. It was undeliverable by the USPS, and I recognized it. It was in my original packaging. The buyer's address must have been wrong, and it was sent back to me, so I contacted the buyer and let them know the situation. I could either cancel the order and refund their money, or I could resend it if they wanted to update their address on eBay. And now on to my favorite part of the video, which has got to be the fast forward of me photographing and listing jeans. I told you I was going to be doing jeans all week, and so I wanted to run through my 10 listings for today. But before I show you the brands and my pricing strategy, I first want to talk a little bit about something that you're going to find pretty frequently when you are sourcing jeans to resell online. And that is the dreaded hemmed jean. Some hems are done professionally by tailors, others not as much. I will generally not purchase jeans if I notice they have been hemmed because you really do have to make it very clear in your listing. You have to put it in the title, the condition, the description, let the buyer know what exactly the length of the hem jean now is because whatever the manufacturer made is no longer applicable. So I don't recommend picking them up unless the pair of jeans is worth a lot of money. We're going to start out with some silver jeans. These are a baby boot cut, totally destroyed with awesome ripping. Now, silver jeans are sold at the Buckle and Maurice's, and I priced these at $19.99 plus $4.99 in shipping. Now, shipping for me for jeans goes priority. I always have my buyers pay $5 and then I pay the extra $2.50 to send it in a padded flat rate envelope. These are Page New with Tags wide leg jeans. These are an older style pair, and I know that because the new pages have a black label with white writing on it. And so I did price these a little bit lower than I normally would at $18.99, just because they are the older style. Now, Adriana Goldschmied or AG jeans, and these are a tomboy jeans, which are a boyfriend fit, and they are new with tags. This is a very expensive brand, so I went high with this one at $49.99 listed. Joe's jeans used to do a lot better than they do now. I have a bunch in my selection that I picked up probably last year, put it in bins, put it away, and I'm just now getting to list it. These particular ones are high waist boot cut. They are new with tags. I listed them at $19.99, but honestly, if these weren't new with tags, I wouldn't pick them up. Any Joe's jeans that I'm seeing now, I'm kind of debating whether to post online on like eBay or just take down to my local Buffalo Exchange or Plato's Closet and just try to get as much money back out of them as I can. Another pair of silver jeans. These are the Suki jeans and they have thick threading on them. And a lot of people really like that. So definitely in your description, make sure to make note that if it has that thick threading. I put these new with tag silvers up for $32.99. Current Elliott is probably one of my favorite pairs of jeans to list. They are very expensive, very exclusive. These are special because they have stars, like print on the outside, which I thought was really great, but they are cropped. And so I listed them at $26.99. And I don't think I'm going to have too hard of a time getting that pretty quickly. These are Mother Jeans, another very expensive jean company. Now, these were really used. They were really worn. And so I made sure in the condition and in the description to let buyers know that they did have a lot of wash wear and some fading and even a little bit of puckering on them. I listed these low for Mother's jeans at $32.99. In better condition, I don't have any problem listing a pair of these for upwards of $50 or $60 and having those sell very quickly. Madewell jeans are a favorite of resellers just because they tend to have a very fast flip. These are the high riser skinny. Both high rise and skinny jeans seem to be on trend right now, so I listed these high at $49.99. I noticed right away it wasn't getting a lot of views though, and so I might put these on sale and bring that price down. These are Miss Me jeans, infamous Miss Me. Some people say Miss Me's do well, other resellers say they don't. I like a good pair of Miss Me's. These were boot cut and they had a lot of that bling on the back. Any sequins or embellishments tend to do very well. I did see a little bit of wash wear on these, so I listed them low for a pair of Miss Me's at $29.99. And for my final pair, I have another pair of AG jeans, this time the Angel, and they are a size 31. These are hemmed and they were done professionally, and I made sure to flip the hems inside out and take pictures, as well as make sure that it was in my listing that I disclosed they were hem. I made sure to get that inseam exactly perfect for the buyer. Hopefully with that, I won't get a not as described and have them returned. I did list them low for this brand at $18.99, so perhaps there's somebody out there with a shorter inseam that is looking for just this pair. So out of the 10 jeans that I listed today, it was just under $400 listed. If everything's sold, that's not including fees and that's not including shipping. But I have best offer on all of these. And I am inclined, because I'm trying to restart my store, I'm having no sales, I am inclined to take best offers just because eBay likes that. And you can get bumped up in the analytics if they see a lot of movement, if they see you taking a lot of best offers and moving products, you will get better views on your items. And so that is all for this Tuesday. I am going to be back on Wednesday. Wish me some more sales because I'm in desperate need of them. And I will see everyone tomorrow.